Chris to the Moon, reporting live from the metaverse in the Horizon world. And yeah, the power of cryptocurrency cannot be denied. Now, if you just DYOR, do your own research and put some respect on its name, maybe you would understand the power of cryptocurrency. Not financial advice, but if done right, investing into crypto is like giving yourself a legitimate shot at winning the lotto, the Powerball, or if you're in my area, the 649. And yeah, would you believe that the power of crypto is so strong that it could take an ex-convict from being homeless to being a crypto millionaire? Check out this rags to riches story of Milton Garderas on the Chris McCauley podcast. Check it out.
Today, I sat down with a friend who at one point was homeless and now he's a crypto multimillionaire. And here on this podcast, he shares not only how he created his wealth with crypto, but how he's actually started a new company with it as well. I hope you enjoy our conversation. Hey everyone, I'm here with Milton Garderas. He is founder of Hyperlens. He's an international speaker, also founder of another company called Bridge Network. And I'm sitting down here with him today because he has a very interesting story with crypto and how it plays into all of his businesses today. So thanks a lot for joining me, man. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Chris, for having me.
Yeah, and I just want to get it straight into it. At one point, you were homeless to crypto multi-millionaire. Can you just get into that for us?
Okay, so basically what happened was I ended up finding a place to live in Buckhead, Atlanta, and then afterwards, the next day, I found a job as a waiter at a Italian restaurant called Taverna Buckhead. And then as I'm walking home after I got this job, I see my first Bitcoin sticker, and I see it at a gas station, at a Chevron gas station. And so I immediately remember the image, the logo of Bitcoin. And I was like, wait, I've seen this before, but I've seen it so long ago, and I didn't think that it would ever be anything. I saw it for the first time in 2010 during the Occupy Wall Street protests over there in New York City. And there was a table there of some guys with a laptop, and they had the ogbitcoin.org website up, and they had the Bitcoin white paper on there, and they were saying, down with the banks, we're gonna create our own digital money. And I was interested back then. I go and I check it out, but then somebody tells me there's other coins, anyone can make their own coin. I didn't see any value in that, so I ended up disregarding Bitcoin like most people do. And then here, years later, 7 years later, I'm in Buckhead, Atlanta, and I see this sticker that says we accept Bitcoin on this gas station. And so I go inside, intrigued, and then I end up asking the cashier, how do I buy Bitcoin? How do I pay you? And then how does this work? And so the man said, nobody, like the ATM, the machine. I was like, Bitcoin machine? I walk over there, I see regular ATM, and next to it is a Bitcoin ATM. It's a touch screen, and it's it's very modern. I'm following the instructions. I'm like, wait a minute, what is this? I've never seen anything other than US dollar ATMs in the United States, so I automatically know I'm early on to something. I'm in a reputable gas station, Chevron gas station. They're not gonna put a bunch of scammy stuff in their gas station. So for me, I knew I was early on to something. And I did 4.5 years in prison prior, a few years prior, and I was still catching up with technology, so I was still catching up. So for me, everything was wow. And now I just see this new thing where it's technology applied to money. And to me, it made complete sense, because that's where we were moving towards, as a society. So I follow the instructions. I get $17 worth of Bitcoin back from my $20 investment. And then that day I go fall down the rabbit hole. I go home, I fall down the rabbit hole. And then the next day I wake up. And the thing was, this is my aha moment. I wake up to that $17 worth of Bitcoin being worth $21. So to me, working hard all my life, I've never really succeeded in a sense of, being able to get a real foundation for myself. I was able to, see that if I would have worked for 2 weeks straight and I would have invested $2,000 into this, I would have made $400 in my sleep. That just amazed me. at that point, because I can work a regular job and I can put my money into this asset that is secure and I'm in control of it, and it's growing in value while I'm still working. So while I'm working, now my money's working for me for the first time in my life. And so I saw the opportunity that morning and I said, oh, I'm going to be rich because I know how to work. I know how I can earn money, in a regular job. But now I have an advantage that my money is making money for me. So I knew I was going to finally have a foundation for myself.
Yeah! Have you had your aha moment with crypto yet? You see, things will only start to click when you experience crypto firsthand for yourself. And that's why I'm gonna keep popping up right here at cryptoinfo_DYOR, imploring you to jump into the crypto space because it ain't too late. You just seen what had happened with the homie Milton. He done changed his life forever. You have the opportunity to do the same right now, but first you gotta DYOR. This is Biz to the Moon reporting live from the metaverse. I'm finna see you soon. Jump into the crypto space. It ain't too late. I'ma keep telling y'all to jump on in. Jump in.